Hi. Okay, language is like money. It has two faces, the king on one side and the verse, Quranic verse on the other. I usually say when there is no sound, there is no sense. You have to articulate your sounds carefully so as to transmit a clear message to the listener. We can also say where there is no air, there is no sound. That is, we need the airstream coming up from the lungs through the glottis, vocal cords, etc., the oral cavity, so as to have a sound. And when I say sense, language is sense and sound. Sense meaning means meaning. That is antonymy, like day and night. Synonymy, like labor and work. Polysemy, like match. In sound, you essentially talk about consonants and vowels, respectively, closure of vocal tracts and opening of the vocal tracts, or what they call contoids and vocoids. So let us just stick to consonants and vowels. And today I want to focus on consonants. When you hear so language is essentially consonant vowel, CV. When you hear a foreign speaker, it sounds like a jumble of sounds, without much meaning, right? But in fact, there is a mysterious organization in the sounds, like in every other natural phenomenon. You only need to find this organization. And the best organization is the natural organization. So if we start the sounds, you have the most obvious is the B sound. So let's say if we put it like here, or let's use a better marker, hopefully. So this should be a B. So we eliminate this one because it's the most obvious, is made up from the lips. Well, the next one maybe is the made up with the, well, let's say this is the in fact. And then comes, what comes after that? The t sound, yes, I think the t sound comes. Let's skip the N for the moment. Skip the N, the T, and then behind you have the S, and probably the R sound. What about the F? Oh yes, I think it should be somewhere here. And then you have the K sound from the velum. And sound from the pharynx. And finally the glottis stop from the glottis. So we have something like B, B, F, F, T, S, R, K, A. Going from front to back, natural organization, right? But you could do a little bit better because some of these sounds are different in production, in manner. So like the B is different from all the others, especially the N sound. So let's say that this N sound is a nasal. It's a little bit different from the others, so we'll call it nasal. Okay. The others are a little bit different. So the B and the Th are different. One of them is a stop. One of them is, I call it fricative. So let's say that the B is a stop, and the Th has to go down And likewise with the F, they're both non-stops, if you like. The T can remain a stop, but the S is not, you know, it should go somewhere here. The R, again, it's not a stop, it should go here. The K is a stop, it remains here. The A, okay, I said the K should stay there, but not the A, because it's continuing. Finally, the glottal stop is a stop by definition, right? But some of these are different. So we notice that the N is nasal. It's produced from the nose, special. The B, the T, the K, the are stops. The Th, F, S are fricatives. But the R sound is again a little bit different. Just like in Italian commedia dell'arte or in Irish English, there is rain in the Sahara. So let's call it a trill. Right, so you have somewhat something that looks like the IPA chart. In fact, all these sounds work in pairs. So, like a family, you have the B and P, the T and D, the K and G, the A and no, the A here and the H, the Z and Z, the F and V, the Th and the. They work in pairs. What's the difference between S and Z? Is the vibration of the vocal cords in the Z sound and the lack of vibration in the S sound. And you could try and do this by putting your fingers into your ears and producing a set of S and Z. You hear a hammering in your head with the Z sound. So the Z sound is called voiced. Whereas there is no hammering with the S sound, so it's called voiceless. That is, the vocal cords are still. Well, this is a little bit a taste of what the IPA chart looks like. In fact, it's much more elaborate, as you can see, but at least you have got an idea. Thank you.